Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, second grade. Happy Friday. Or should I say happy Halloween Eve, because tomorrow's Halloween, and I have a fun story for you to read. This is a book called One Halloween Night by Mark Teague, and this is such a funny story because it's a very fictional story, and we know fictional means it's make-believe, about three friends, Wendell, Floyd, and Mona. And guess what? On this Halloween night, they are having a horrible night. So if you want to read all about their Halloween night, try to see if you can find this book on Sora or at your Fresno County Library. And again, speaking of Sora, we are down to the #1 top checkout school for Fresno Unified. So let's quickly go over. Number 5 was Greenberg. 4 was Robinson. Third place was Viking. Second place was Columbia, and coming in at first place with the top checkout is Computech Middle School. Awesome job, Tigers! Woohoo! Middle school. I know how hard it is to get my son who's in middle school to read, so Computech, I have a special cheer for you. This is our standing ovation. So if you're sitting at home, boys and girls, everybody stand up because they get a standing ovation. So stand up. Let's make it O. Ready? And we say, oh, amazing. Good job, Computech Middle School. You guys are doing such a great job. My name is Mrs. Wang, and I'm so excited to have you here so we can learn our letters and our sounds so that we can become amazing readers and writers. So let's get started with our high frequency words. It's important to know your high frequency words automatically because they do show up most frequently when we read and when we write. Now all week we have been learning all of our high frequency words. Now we're going to focus on 2 more today. So I want you to help me read and spell it. Ready? Awesome job. Okay, let's get started. My first word is early. Can you help me read it? Early. Good. Help me spell it. E-A-R-L-Y. Early. Awesome job, boys and girls. My next word is baby. Help me read it. Baby. Help me spell it. B-A-B-Y. Baby. Good job, boys and girls. These are our last 2 high frequency words for the week. So we've learned 10 so far. But think about these 2. I have 2 sentences for us. Help me try to figure out which one's going to go into my sentences so that it will make sense. Ready? Awesome. Help me read the first sentence. The first sentence says, the is cute. Oh, you already thinking of which word is going to go in there? Oh, I hear you. Let's read the second sentence. It says, the game starts, So, some of you guys were already using your context clues, and we know that, did you say the baby is cute? Awesome job, and yes, that makes sense. The baby is cute. So that must mean early goes with our second sentence. Let's read it. The game starts early. Awesome job, boys and girls. Let's practice reading all of the high frequency words that we've learned this week, and we'll start with the 2 that we learned today. Ready? Baby, early, these, start, walk, 8, and remember this is like the number 8, 7, learn, try, and isn't. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now, let's get ready to train our ears. That's right, turn your listening ears up because I have another fun game for us called Guess My Word. This is where I'm gonna say some sounds. Your job is to blend my sounds together to try to guess my word. Ready? Oh, you guys are ready. Awesome, let's get started. What word is this? K, a, ch. What is it? K, a, ch. Catch. Did you get it? Thumbs up. Awesome job. Catch. Okay, listen for these set of sounds. Ready? At, at, that. What was it? That. Good. That. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, last set of sounds. Ready? G, r, g, r, a, f, gr, af. What is it? Graph. Good job. Graph. Awesome job. And you'll be learning all about different graphs later in second grade. Graph. Good job, boys and girls. Now that we have our listening ears ready to go, let's practice our sounds of the week. And remember, all week we've been focusing on digraphs. And digraphs are two letters put together and they make only one sound. So let's quickly go over our digraphs. Ready? This is the shout card. SH says sh. This is the thumb card. TH says th. This is the whale card. WH says w. This is the cheese card. CH. TCH says ch. This is the fire card. PH says f. And this is the sing card. NG says ng. And it's usually or always often let's say that again. It's always paired with a vowel, so it's easier to read it with a vowel. So let's read it. ING says ing, ANG says ang, ONG says ong, UNG says ung. Oh, that's a lot of sounds that we just went over, boys and girls. Now, I have some letters for us. Help me blend these together. Ready? The first one says p, at, ch. Patch. Remember when we hear the ch at the end and there's a sh, TCH, we know the A says the short vowel, patch. But guess what? If I wanted to spell match, how would I spell match? You're right, we just changed the p to the and here's my word match. Good job. Now let's read our next set of letters. Ready? PH says f. Good. Oh, did you see that E? What does that E make the O say? You're right, it makes it say the long vowel sound. So let's read it. Own. What is it? Phone. Good job, phone. Now what if I wanted to change the f to a sh? Let's see, can you read this word for me now? If I change it to the sh, now what does it say? Now it says shown. Good job, shown. Good reading, boys and girls. Okay, now let's go and read a story. I have another story for us to read. And this is a story called Chick a, see how I made a mistake already? Rich a Chick. Now, before we read, let's practice our fluency. And this week we are working on reading words accurately. And reading words accurately just meaning reading words correctly. So one tip is to scan through the story ahead of time to see if there's any words that's unfamiliar. And if it's unfamiliar, practice sounding out that word or those words so that you can read it once you get to it. So if I'm looking through it, I just see there are a lot of sounds that sound the same. So I know as I read, I'm gonna have to really slow down because I see chick, but then I also see pitch, but then I also see rich. You see how the ch and the k and the lots of ch and k together? Okay, so I know I'm gonna read slowly so that I can say all those sounds, okay? So help me read. Ready? This is a story called Rich a Chick. And if I'm looking at the illustration, I can see that Rich a Chick is a show. Oh, I get it. So maybe it's a TV show. Let's see what this story is all about. Seth likes to watch Rich a Chick. Oh, so I was right. It is a TV show. Rich is an odd chick. He lives on a lake with lots of fish. He likes to play ball and pitch. Are you imagining all of that in your head, boys and girls? Oh, let's see what else Rich, a chick, likes to do. Ready? Rich, a chick, loves to do math. Math is not bad, says Rich. I can do it for a whole day. Oh, he sure loves math. Let's see what else he's going to do. Rich sees lots of sad chicks on a ranch. He must save these chicks. He cut a chain. He let the chicks go. They ran in a flash. Oh my goodness. Did you guys picture all that in your mind? Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen next in the TV show. So guess what? I want you to write more about Rich, a chick. So tell me, what else is he going to do? And boys and girls, when you write it, you can share the story with your family or send it to me here at the PBS studio so I can read all about Rich, a chick. Boys and girls, you guys are doing such an awesome job. Okay, let's go into our structural analysis. Remember, all week we've been learning with suffixes. And remember, suffixes are added to the end of a word to change its meaning. And it's important to know that because as we're reading, we need to make sense of the word and so that we understand what the word means when we're reading in a sentence so that we can understand the whole story or the paragraph that we are reading. So, we have already learned suffixes before, but this week we will focus on two suffixes, full and less. Full, if you add full to the end of a word, it means full of. If you add less to a base word, it means without. And we've already practiced with lots of words: careful, helpless, thankful, useless, homeless, hopeful. Today, I switched it on you. I gave you the meaning and I want you to give me the word. You ready? So if I said full of joy, I can say he is always full of joy, or I can say he is always what? Let's see if you guys are correct. He's always joyful. Did you get it? Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, now what if I said without any spots? I want my windows to be without any spots. That's what I tell my kids all the time when they do their chores. So what does that mean? What word can I use? Let's see if you're right. Did you say spotless? Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys are doing such a good job learning. Now, remember, when things get hard, what do we say? We say, I can do it. We say, I am awesome. And we say, I am smart, because you are so smart. And boys and girls, I want you guys to remember to stay safe tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Have a happy Halloween. And have a great time learning with your teacher. I'll see you back here next week. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.